So the Eastern medicine is about prevention. It's about, helping our body to function better, uh, to recover. And the Western medicine is about something happened now and we need to fix, and we need both. We definitely have gonna get benefit from both. And we're so lucky that we have the Western medicine with all the high technology, all the surgery that helping us when we need it. But why wait?
Colette, you mentioned they take away. That's number one. I very often, but it's also the putting it in it, putting chemicals on it, putting things in it. I mean, we none of us got born with a chemical deficiency. Doesn't really exist except maybe if mom was a druggie. It looks like that perhaps, but the point is we sometimes put too much in it. You know, like for
Right.
instance, like in another talk I had with you, you believe in intermittent fasting. Why? Because let the body repair itself. Don't put in it. Let- Give the body the chance to make it. So it looks like this biomicroneedle treatment does that. First of all, you do give it some natural something, some vitamins, so to say, more or
Right.
less,
Hmm.
obviously, uh,
Right.
uh, what which we all as laymen kind of understand, and you make sure the body, because we know body works better by flight, fight or flight. That's why a cold shower works, because the body goes, "Oops, I need to do something," right?
Mhm.
And
Right.
and um and the body sends his soldiers whether it's something needed. And it looks to me like this bio micro needle treatment, it tells the body, hey, here's something going on, go there and fix something. But
Right.
just enough for not to hurt it. Do you understand? And
Exactly.
only to create this self um, fixing.
Right. So like, one good example that, I'm also against that people doing Botox or filler, right?
Mhm.
So the way it worked that, when you start having fine lines and wrinkle or sagging, right, and that part of your skin is not produce enough collagen. So one way of doing it, we're injecting toxin to actually help toxin cause our system to inflame. So it have pump up. So that's why it fill in whatever that, it was sagging before. But unfortunately, when you inject toxin, it doesn't stay in one place. It's go over your whole body that we try to get rid of toxin. And now we're just injecting things in. So it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And it doesn't last either because you have to, keep doing it, right? And if you stop doing it, that part of the skin, now your body don't come and repair anymore because it's say, oh, now, there's something that doing the job for me. I'm not going to come back in that area. So that's why, when you stop doing it, that area might sagging even more, it look even, worse than before.
Well, that's the same with all medicines. Um, Tell me whether I'm wrong there. A person gets a fever, and let's not talk so high that the fever will kill him because it's already at whatever, but he gets a fever. And immediately, since, oh, I don't know, 60, 70, 90 years, 100 years, I don't know how long, but when I was a baby for sure, or a small child, baby, I don't remember, um, the first thing mom and doctor and everybody come and give you some medicine to bring the fever down. When in reality, it just means the body is fighting some virus. So now you bring the fever down, you maybe kill the virus. Let's just assume you do, but the body goes, "Oh, I'm not needed. I don't need to do anything." It's a little bit like how we create juvenile delinquents, because Papa, Mama gave him everything. Even when he screwed up and went to jail already the third time because he did something weird, so he goes
Mhm.
for a week or two to jail. And Papa and Mama always comes him to bail out and still keep giving him the money for basically screwing up. You create a juvenile. The same you do with the body. You give it Botox, the body says, "Well, I don't need to do anything here." And
Right.
in the opposite of um, you know, um, f- fight, flight or fight. The opposite of giving him a cold shower. The opposite of giving him nothing to eat. The opposite of uh, poking him a little bit. So he says, "Oh, I need to go there. I need to work there. There's some work to do." Am I right or am I right?
You are perfectly right. And one thing that when we have fever, is a way that our the lymphatic system have four ways to get it out, and one of the way is sweat, right? To getting that toxin out body.
Mhm,
So when our body was fighting, is bring the temperature, so we sweat, so we bring out the toxin.
mhm.
So when we starting the process of for our body to start healing itself, it will, so now you go against in whatever natural way. Of course, when it's too hot and it's out of whack, then yeah, of course, we need to calm
I
down. And
I
sometimes,
did that,
yeah,
but
right,
that's very rarely. And even there,
right.
usually a couple of cold towels around the hands and the feet and around here
That's
usually
good enough, right?
does
Yeah.
the trick. But even there, it's not that medicine has no effect at all ever and is never needed. I don't believe in that either. But I do think we do use it something by about 5,000% too often, and we don't let the body do its job. You know,
Right. So
that's kind of
that is what it's all about. That's the difference between Eastern and Western medicine, right? So the Eastern medicine is about prevention. It's about helping our body to function better, uh, to recover, and the Western medicine is about something happened now, and we need to fix, and we need both. We definitely that have gonna get benefits from both. Um, and we're so lucky that we have the Western medicine with all the high technology, all the surgery that helping us when we need it. But why
Well,
wait?
but with the Western medicine and everything needs to happen in a flash. Like, when we go to the computer and we press a button, and about who would have thought in a person in my age that approximately 1.5 seconds later, if something doesn't happen, I'm getting irritated.
Yes,
Then, I mean, when I was 18, I needed to write a love letter, and it arrived, the girl I wanted to write in like a week later, right? And now, within about 2 seconds, we're like getting insane. Who would have thought so? So we're in this like fast living thing. So that's why medicine is always needed. Nobody wants to wait for something. Okay. Um, it looks to me, Colette, that when people come to your practice, uh, I would probably say due to a new spa, so we probably 90, maybe even more percent, they come to you, they somehow want to be prettier, lose weight, get their skin nice looking. Those are probably the two main things they come to you.
right.
Am I wrong there?
It's yes, definitely.